Stu, do you have to wait for your share platform's end-of-year statement for your tax return, or can you figure it out early? Well, 100% if it's a platform like Superhero, Sharesies, Beta Shares Direct, if you've got a wrap account, 100% you are, because that's why you have the platform, right?
Exactly. And, some of these distributions you receive throughout the year, part of it is tax-free. So if you were to just go and put the actual cash distributions you've received in your tax return, you're not actually reporting things correctly, because you can be receiving, say, foreign investment income, you can receive dividend investment income. There may be franking credits attached to it. There may be capital gains, which are then subject to the CGT discounts that are available. So if you are using a platform, we tend to say wait until they come out, which usually is around the end of September. So if you're wanting to lodge your tax return before then, just hold off, just don't do it, because we need to wait for those tax statements to come through.
Yeah, and within that, it's kind of the reason that you should just wait 10 minutes until after the financial year before doing your tax return. You could have your shares and ETFs on Superhero, for example. What if you've got BlackRock ETF, Vanguard ETF, you might have a VAP REIT, okay? You might have VAS. You might have some direct individual shares. You might have some State Street stuff. You might have some Global X stuff. The platform won't be able to give you your full tax consolidated statement until all of those individual ETFs have done their end-of-year statements. So it could be you might have one REIT, for example, that they're not sending a statement until 30th of October, and Superhero or insert platform is ready to go, but they can't because they can't plug in all the holdings to your report.
Exactly. And I suppose, if you are investing in these platforms, you're a bit more of a complicated person in a tax return space. You're not just got wages and salary or a bit of interest. You're actually doing something that's more complicated. And when you do that, there are implications. You are making more money, you are doing different things. That's just the outcome of having these investments. And I think it's just about accepting that you just can't do your tax return on the 5th of July if you have investments. And also too, if you have interest or individual shareholdings with your dividends, those things take time as well to log on to the tax office pre-fill report. Again, so if you're lodging very early in July, it's potential that you're going to miss some of this stuff, and the tax office will cross-match and they'll send you an amended assessment. Could be 2 years down the track, but you'll get an amended assessment. So I would just hang off, just sit tight for a hot little minute, and then all the information will be there.
And I was just actually thinking, if you had Superhero, for example, and then on Superhero you had VAP, which is the Vanguard Australian Property Index Fund. For example, they've got a holding in Dexus and all these other REITs, because it's a REIT of REITs, basically. There could be one of the underlying REITs that Vanguard is waiting for details before Vanguard can do the statement. Then Vanguard can do the statement and then send to Superhero.
Again, how complicated is that? It's not just a straightforward process. And I think that if you are investing in these type of platforms or these investments, you just need to accept that you need to wait for a moment.
Hey, it's Glen here. Thank you so much for watching today's video. You made it to the end. Can I ask a favor? Can you hit that like button and maybe hit subscribe if you want to get notified when we release further videos just like this one, whether you watch the Money, Money, Money podcast or Retire Right. And remember, if you want to learn more about investing, I've got an investing book, The Quick Start Guide to Investing, and there's a link in the description to get your hands on a copy. Thank you so much. Bye.